The Prime Minister of India has been described as an authoritarian despot by one of the UK's most respected political commentators. In a recent article in a British newspaper, Andrew Neil has warned that the world is facing a crisis of democracy in 2024, with 4 billion people going to the polls this year to elect leaders of their countries. But amongst those elections, what should worry the subcontinent is that, according to Neil, India is now ranked alongside other dangerous global regimes, including Russia, North Korea and China. He warns how, in his words, Indian democracy has become sullied by an ugly Hindu nationalism, promoted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is almost certain to be re-elected and likely to turn even more authoritarian. And he further highlights the growing concern for Western democracies that under Modi's continuing premiership, the country will turn even more pro-Moscow. What makes this accusation more significant is that Neil has no vested interest in India, and his view is based entirely upon objective fact. Neil is renowned for his meticulous research and incisive analysis. Indeed, he's one of the most feared interviewers by Western politicians for his robustly researched opinions, and has never been afraid of calling out wrongs whenever he sees them. But for Narendra Modi and his BJP, who face a general election this year, being branded in the same camp as other ultra-authoritarian regimes like Xi Jinping's China, Putin's Russia and Kim Jong-un's North Korea will sit uncomfortably with Modi's regular boast on the world stage that he leads the world's largest democracy. And more recently, accusations from the US, Canada and the UK that Modi's regime has been rolling out a programme of transnational repression. India is now being placed alongside Russia and Saudi Arabia as an untrustworthy regime who practice state-sponsored murder of its political opponents in other countries, a practice deeply contradictory to democratic principles. India is potentially positioning itself as a new global superpower, but whilst Narendra Modi steers the great nation forwards, even objective experts across the world are now calling out his authoritarian strategy that is not only destroying his country's reputation on the world stage, but is also now presenting a potential danger for global stability. You've been watching Satluj TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below. Or why not drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We do like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching for Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London.